Now, look, unfortunately, this is not a topic that I want to cover at all, really.
No.
If we can
We'll brush on
avoid it, but we have to brush on it. The tragic shooting in Texas, as we all know, has been an awful thing. And just no one in their right mind could ever say anything other than how disgusting it is.
Yes.
Anyway, except for, of course, the horrible Chinese netizens.
Yeah. Of course, there was a lot of good support on the Chinese internet, but unfortunately, a lot of the top upvoted comments about this news were horrid.
I mean, look, here's the thing. Whenever there's a tragedy in the US, I've found immediately not only do this certain subset of Chinese netizens jump on it, but the Chinese government themselves. They start to use it as a reason why you shouldn't go to America, a reason why China is better than America. You've seen that with like Miss Wow and all those people going out there and saying like, look how dangerous it is in America because the shootings.
I didn't want to focus on this too much because of how like tragic it is. It's very recent.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, the whole point is that you do see the Chinese government jumping on
that's what we
tragedies.
had to show this.
And these are some of the comments that have been upvoted a lot, right? For instance, so the headline is May 24, school shooting occurred at an elementary school, South Texas, USA. How do you actually say that? Uvalde? Uvalde?
I think so. Uvalde.
Uvalde? Yeah, I don't know how to say that. 21 people, including 18 children, have been killed. So here's the comment that has got 1,500 likes, says, your beautiful sight to behold. So a beautiful sight to behold. And the next one says, as Pelosi said, this is a beautiful sight to behold.
So that's actually a reference to when Nancy Pelosi was saying what she thought about the Hong Kong protests.
Yes.
People exercising their freedom and democracy. Yeah. She said it's a beautiful sight to behold. So a lot of hyper-nationalists in China use that as a weaponized statement every time something bad happens in the
US. Of course, a bunch of people standing up for their democratic rights. And yes, those protests did get violent. How many people got killed?
In the what?
In the Hong Kong riots?
I don't know.
Like any? Can you quickly look that up? I don't want us to like misquote. I just want to, I mean, the fact of the matter is that's obviously not what she was talking about. She was talking about seeing the people, standing up for what they believe in.
That's not what we're talking about.
No.
I don't know. There's going to be no accurate information on that.
No, there has to, because...
4?
Is it 4? That's 2019. Let's see.
That's when
is it? Yeah.
Protest
yeah. The 4 who died became fictitious. But those were people that were like committing suicide or whatever, right? They would find them jump. Yeah, anyway, at the end of the day, what we're talking about here is somebody commenting on the movement of people that are standing up for democracy. And now you've got people using children being killed as... trying to flip that around, which is just disgusting and completely disingenuous, and you cannot even try to quantify or compare the two.
No.
Okay? Next one. Smell of freedom, sweet air. Now, here's freedom, all right. Just that sweet air smell, slightly bloody. And that's a reference to the student who, remember, made a speech.
Chinese student.
Yeah, Chinese student
in America
made a speech to say how, at a graduation speech, how when she got off the plane, she smelled the freedom in the air and all that kind of stuff. She got destroyed by the Chinese internet. She apologized. She went and like kowtowed and all that stuff, but they completely destroyed her. So they're trying to use that here as a reference. And then finally, we have a big response this time. It's because the victim's skin color. Let's throw in some racism in there just for the hell of it. Anyway, just had to put this out there because you have to understand that there is this certain subset on the Chinese internet, which of course really is very vocal and is upvoted. And these comments don't get censored or deleted, by the way.
No.
And remember, in China, the Chinese government will censor and delete anything that it doesn't condone. So in other words, if something's out there and being upvoted and discussed on the Chinese internet, it's because the Chinese government allows it.
Oh, I mean, they love this.
Yeah.
Because this is, any unrest in the U.S. is a huge soft power win for them.
Yeah.
So that's how they see it, unfortunately. When the issue is lives lost, and it's a tragedy for the families and everyone involved. Actually, a tragedy for my country, to be honest. Something that needs to be dealt with.
Yeah.
But it's just disgusting to see this kind of, response.
No, of course, nobody celebrates this.
No.
You should not. You've got people here that are air of freedom. Where are the bootlickers? Love to see their beautiful sight to behold. Nice. Play too much video game, want to try the real thing. Beautiful sight to behold. 3,500 likes, Yeah. So there's 3,500 people liked that comment to the person celebrating the shooting. You know?
Whereas that would be downvoted to oblivion anywhere else.
Absolutely, people wouldn't do it in the first place. Okay,
and if they were, it's some edgelord.
Yeah,
this is a popular opinion.
It's a popular opinion.
That's what bothers me.
It really bothers me because when there's a tragedy in China, say for instance the earthquakes, the 2008 earthquakes, I was there for that, or there's a kindergarten stabbing or something.
Who's celebrating
nobody,
that?
No human being would be going out there and saying, "Great, look, good. This is a great thing," you know?
No, absolutely not.
So I just got to say, it's a disgusting thing, and we can't just let it lie. We have to show it.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, let's move on from that.
I liked this to round off Wu Mao Corner. He's the Ministry of Foreign Affairs from Taiwan. So imagine him as the anti-wolf warrior.
Okay, anti-wolf warrior.
Ministry of Foreign Affairs, MOFA,
yeah.
Of China is our favorite wolf warriors, wolf flankers.
Yes.
And they go out there and they just say the most awful stuff. Just horrible stuff. Vile things.
Yeah.
And just, point the blame at every country around the world other than China. But the Ministry of Foreign Affairs from Taiwan, I love this quote. He says, "Don't worry about China getting upset at you. When they get upset at you, that means you're doing something right."
Yeah.